Hold on, because I need to sick myself. Because last episode,
Oh my god.
I
sunk into that fucking couch. I was getting so so comfortable. Howdy, y'all.
howdy, long time no see.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I'm so happy they can see, like, my real hair and not my bangs on, like, the wig that are, like, cupping my head, like...
I know, I feel weird because that was our first episode.
Yeah.
Hold on. I forgot that I have gum. Gum be like...
Me taking a sip.
What are you sipping on today?
Sweet tea in a happy Halloween cup because I like the shape of the cup, and then water because
She's a liar, that's whiskey.
I hate whiskey. Whiskey's so gross.
That's, what was your wretched drink that you mixed?
My chai?
No.
Bacardi and Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
That's Bacardi and Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that one's pretty wild.
And I'm just sipping on a Four Loko.
Dude, I had a Four Loko for the first time.
You
like,
actually had one?
2
I
weeks
want to
ago.
have one.
They're disgusting.
Really?
Granted, the one I had, because it was like a tall boy game, so we like spun a bottle and grabbed a thing in a paper bag, pretty much.
Oh,
it was like a party game. And it was like a Warhead flavored Four Loko, but my friend had a Four Loko as well, like a normal one, and it was also, it tastes like beer.
I thought it was supposed to be like a girly drink, like you don't taste it.
No, but I know you get blacked out. I didn't drink it because it was too gross for me to justify getting that drunk. I also didn't want to be that drunk. It was not that kind of vibe.
See, the only thing I remember from a Four Loko is that one like Instagram meme of like, oh my god, my mom packed my lunch today and she got me a Four Loko because she thought it was like an energy drink or something. Do you remember that picture?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We're gonna enter it. It's gonna.
I'll post it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I just remember that picture and I was like, that's actually so crazy.
Yeah, no, that's.
Four Loko
now that
for
I
lunch.
know what it tastes like is like crazy.
I know. Yeah.
My favorite, like, I'm kind of put off alcohol right now, but I don't mind a pina colada. I do think those are yummy. I didn't think I was gonna be a rum gal, but I don't really like coconut either. But like a pina colada is pretty. I like frozen, like the slushy kind, and then like they make them in a can, and they're really good.
I can do like a frozen because I remember when we went to Espolón, which is a Mexican restaurant. We got it was like a, I don't remember what it was. It was like a frozen alcoholic drink. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was a margarita. Like I don't know what it was called, but it was like mango.
A slutchy. Slut.
A slutch.
A slut.
A slutch. No, it was so good. I remember Jessica have a picture. I'm gonna ask her if I can insert it. I'll probably crop her out, but just have the drink. Girl, it was a fish bowl. Like we were drinking out of a fish bowl.
Yeah, one of those.
It was an extra large. It was a Root 44.
That was a Root 44 from Sonic during happy hour.
Literally.
Can you imagine if Sonic started selling alcohol, like at their stores? Because I know that they might do that thing. Pause. Sunny D and like vodka seltzers. That's a thing.
I saw it. That's actually, I think that would ruin. Because you know,
I feel like you'd drink it and you'd be like, oh, I'm so drunk, I'm so happy right now. That next morning, I would be put off alcohol for the next 10 years.
No, because you know me, when I drink, I don't drink to just drink. I drink for the Olympics. Like, you think I'm training for something the way that I drink, girl. Mm-hmm. Because Lexi can take a couple shots, like 2 shots maybe. I don't know if your tolerance has gotten up.
It's a little bit.
Okay,
not,
but
like, a lot.
It doesn't take a lot.
It doesn't.
For me, if I don't feel it after the first or second or third shot, maybe even the fourth. But
I think that's where it goes wrong.
The 4th shot is what gets me, because then I'm like, you know what? I'm not as lit as, like, I'm not as you or Jenny. Like, both of y'all will get drunk faster than me, just because I'm a big girl. I'm a big bone girl. But I can't. No, I need, like, I just need a little extra push. But then by the time I get there, I forget, and then I'm too deep. I'm gonna be waking up.
I think it's because you and I have never had an outing where we just drink drinks.
See, no. I'm good I'm good outside.
No. I mean, like, even at my house, like, we don't drink drinks. We take shots the whole night. I was thinking about that when I was pre-gaming for Halloween, which was like, oh, I have 3 different choices of drinks I can sip on. And then when I want to get ready, like, to go out, I'll take a shot or 2. And then I'll be good. But I'm not pre-gaming with shots. Like, shots. Instead, it's, like, going back and forth. And I don't think you and I have ever done that. I was thinking about that. We've had our wine nights, yes. But, like, when we have drunk, we drink an entire bottle of vodka together. It's not...
No, I can't think of it because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's, like, one of those things that, like... We need to make ourselves, like, drinks. Like, something to sip on.
And see, that, like, I remember I did that at, one time with the girlies. I, like, literally stayed over that night. We were up until, like, 6 in the morning. And I had, like, sobered up. But I was drinking. Like, it wasn't, like, I wasn't drinking. I was just pacing myself. I was taking shots. But I had, like, a regular drink that I was just sipping on. So, it was, like, you know...
You're tipsy. You were buzzed.
I was buzzed. At one point, I did have to lay down, and I was like, I told Jaleesa, I'm like, Jaleesa, I'm scared. Because I was like, I think I'm going to black out or something. I was fine. And then Jessica went through it. Like, she literally left at like 7 in the morning to drive around because she was like, I'm so nauseous right now. And I'm like, Jessica, I would have gone with you. She was like, I just had to get up and leave. Like, she literally left, drove around the block, came back, and then... She's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, she wasn't drunk anymore. She had already, like... Because she fell asleep a little earlier. Like, she fell asleep, like, at 5-ish.
Yeah, so she was sobered up
She was sobered. Because she, like, stopped drinking at, like... We all stopped drinking kind of, like, at 3. We were just up, like, singing. Like, we were, like, wearing off the drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming off the... Ooh, that's the worst, too. So, for Halloween weekend...
Oh, yeah, let's talk about, since we didn't film a Halloween episode because...
There are reasons.
We're going to talk about it in our, what did I call it? Was it just one bad, one good or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, how are you feeling this week in our segment? We'll talk about why.
Yeah,
but,
girl, it was
a
time for the both of us. Yeah, no, at the party, like, when I was pre-gaming with Alexis, I was like... First of all, I had to get ready in, like, a rush because I was crying before. Some things happened. I'm not good at talking about my emotions. So I just started crying. So I was like, you know what? Let me crack open it was like
cold one.
Malibu pina colada can. Like, whatever. They're cute. They sell other flavors, too, and I kind of want to try them. Like, that's not what sent me over. What sent me over was the fact that I drank one of those. I was like, ooh, I feel nice. Yeah. Done getting ready. We're pre-gaming now. Like, we're all in the room together just talking. I take a shot of vodka. Sorry.
Ew, why? Like...
Because that's all I had.
Oh, okay.
So I was finishing off my old bottle.
Is vodka cheap?
Depends on what you get, yeah. Like, the one I got, it was big bottle. It was like $15. Anyway, I took a shot. I'm like, I feel really good. I'm still drinking my same one can. And then they're like, okay, time to go. This is where I get a little scary. Crazy. So our DD, pretty much, because he was sober when he took us there, but he drank at the party, if that makes sense, because we pre-gamed kind of far away. I take another shot, and I offer one of the guys, I was like, oh, well, do you want to take one of our cans if you don't want to drink beer all night? Because, ew.
Beer, ew. Actually, ew.
Busch Light. Yeah, no.
I can't even drink a Corona. Like, that should be running through my veins, especially...
Dude, I just feel like beer would give me the shits. Like, I just feel like it's that kind of drink.
No, because my body would take all that alcohol, like a beer type of alcohol, put it straight in the gut, and I would have a beer belly in 2 seconds after 2 drinks.
Yeah. It makes you so bloated. And so I offer him my can, and I'm like, do you want me to add anything to it? Because I had Patron. So that's tequila. And he was like, and I said, let's do it anyway. That's how I knew that I was
You were
buzzed.
Gone with the wind.
I was buzzed, for sure. Because that, like, anxious self of mine, gone. And I was like, let me just add some. And he was like, okay. And I pour...
I'm going to pour just a little...
Into rum. We get in the car... And I had another can of the pina colada, and I had not opened it yet. And he was like, this shit's terrible. I was like, well, do you want to trade? And he was like, nah. And 2 minutes later, can we trade? So I take the one with Patron in it and drink the entire thing. I'm at the party now.
Yeah.
I get handed, this is what makes me nauseous thinking about it, which is crazy. I get handed a fucking Mike's Hard.
Are those not good?
Lemonade. And it was a red one. And it was carbonated. My drinks weren't carbonated.
Ew.
The pina coladas were not carbonated. They were sweet and they were just like easy for me to drink. The carbonation, dude, I remember drinking it and I was like handing it to Alexis. I said, I need you to hold on to that for me for a little bit. So yeah. And then by the end of the night, because it was cold and rainy, it was freezing.
I know. I love how the temperature just decided to switch up.
It decided to be
in 2 seconds.
Like a little
surprise winter.
Literally. And then I'm in the car and I'm like, I close my eyes and I remember it was 12:20 when I closed my, or it was 12:50 when I closed my eyes. And I open them and it's 1:20. I close them again. It's 1:40.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening right now? And then I was like, I don't feel good. I was like,
Mommy, I throw up.
And Alexis always says, she's like, I mean, I do this too, but like, girl, you're so funny. When you're like drunk like that, you start getting really whiny, I guess. So she just kept hearing, I'm gonna be sick. I don't feel good. And like, just me like, ugh. And the thing is, I never did get sick. I woke up the next morning like nauseous, but I never got sick. So
I get sick. I expel demons.
Yeah, but you send yourself to like a tipping point of no return. Like I'm like, I can't even help you. I can't get you to talk to me in those moments.
Least I love that I don't have to like really feel it because I'm that gone. Like you have to deal with the repercussions, but I really don't. Like I'm just gonna throw up my soul. Throw up,
and then you wake up the next morning and you just have to shower
and then
not drink alcohol for another 6 months.
I have to hibernate with my liquor now. Yeah. Well, I didn't do anything this Halloween. The only thing I did was take my sister to her friend's house to watch a movie.
Yep.
And had to go pick her up. And then I tried to get my life together because I didn't work on Halloween. I did 1 load of laundry, and that's literally it.
You know what? Me too. I gotta go. There's actually a pile of clean laundry on the floor. Again, it's a new one. If you watched last week's episode. Okay. You want to get into like...
Yes, girl. All right. Well, to start, we're supposed to start off the episode like this. So it's going to be a new little segment just because we always say the most random, crazy,
outlandish.
And if it's right with the theme of the podcast, questionable.
Yeah.
So it's going to be questionable
what? I don't think we ever, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you like that. I don't think we've ever like been like, hey guys, welcome back to It's Questionable. Like, I don't think we've ever done that. I don't know if I want to. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Oh.
You're watching Watch Mojo.
Oh my lord. You're the Watch Mojo girl, I love you. Can you say
Tom Holland? I love Spider-Man.
You know what I do on my free time? Well, just on when I'm driving or something, I'll be like, since I watch Ricky and Dezel's podcast, We Said What We Said on Spotify, and it's a Spotify original. Mm-hmm. I think I've told you this too. Where I'll be like in my car and I'm like, hey guys, it's Oscar and it's Lexi, or like, I don't know, do you go by Alexia or Lexi?
I really don't care. Probably Alexia.
Would you say Alexia, like if we had a thing like that? Okay.
I just think, not that I've grown out of the nickname Lexi, but I definitely, whenever I tell people my name, I'm like, oh, it's Alexia. Like I'm not like, hey, I'm Lexi. Like,
do I call you Lexi or do I call you Lex? Because you
call me Lex,
right?
That doesn't bother me.
Okay, I'm gonna call you bitch. Whore.
Somebody texted you.
It's okay. I think that was Juliana. Shout out to Miss Julie the Coma. She wanted to get a little shout out.
Hi, Juliana. You baby girl.
You better be going in on the gym. She said she listens to the gym, which is crazy because I can't listen to podcasts.
I can't. I tried.
No.
I tried listening to a murder one once. Like, Bailey's.
Yeah.
Murder, makeup, mystery, whatever. Mm-hmm. It makes me paranoid.
It just makes me... I need something to really, like, get me going because when I'm at the gym, I'm fighting something.
Yeah.
And I can't just be like, hey, guys, welcome back to our podcast. Like, I need beats. Like,
no, I need to feel it in my, like, bones of my soul.
Yeah. Anyways, I do this little thing where I'm like, hey, it's Oscar and Alexia from It's Questionable. I either do that one or I do like the ending, because they do like watch us or listen to us on Spotify or whatever, Spotify exclusive, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the one that I do a lot is like at the end, so it's like, hi, it's Oscar and it's Alexia from It's Questionable. You're watching a Spotify original podcast, or something. Like they do on we said they're like only on Spotify. I wish that.
Oh, I wish one day. One day
someone's gonna clip this. That's gonna be an edit. You know what I mean? Where they're like, one day, and then when we like in Fashion Week or something, somewhere walking around, being a girly,
being a growl. So our questionable quote of the.
Do you want to say it since it was you who said it?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Go ahead and read it, Mama.
The story behind this will come in later because it is funny. I
don't think they can hear that.
I wish they could. His stomach went.
Literally.
The quote is, I thought brushing my teeth would help my hunger.
And I just remember I had to write it down because I was like, what?
Because I'm broke. Like, I just don't buy groceries as often as I should. Like, good groceries, like things that I'm like, oh my god, if I'm hungry, you know what I can make right now? A sandwich or a wrap or something just normal. So when I get hungry and I don't have any of the food, I've gone grocery shopping. I'm better now, but like when I don't have that, I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. And so I was brushing my teeth, and this is gonna lead into how we are feeling this week. This is my bad. I chipped my tooth. It was the moment that this quote came out. I was brushing my teeth. I did my little tongue scraper. I had to open my new mouthwash, and I used TheraBreath. Not sponsored yet, but that's what I was using.
TheraBreath is the girl.
It is. They really are. But
the blue bottle with orange lid.
Yup. The dark blue.
Yeah, not the like light blue.
And when you open it, it's sealed, and it has like the thing you can peel back to peel it. That wasn't working for me because I had just showered. So it was super steamy. It was wet.
Yeah.
So my brain was like, oh, just use your teeth. Just get a little bit of a lip started so you can. When I tell you that my bottom teeth, like that, my bottom part of my jaw, scraped across my front tooth and chipped a part of the face off. So it's not like visibly chipped, but I can feel it. And when it first happened, I almost took a nail file to my teeth. It was that bad. I just wanted it to smooth out so bad. It was like one of those things that I'm like, I'm gonna buff my teeth out.
You're like, I'm gonna get myself acrylics.
No, literally. I'm gonna take a fucking fingernail file and go at it because
almonds. I want I want duck nails on my teeth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Soft gel. Gel X.
I need that UV light to harden it and cure it.
Literally, veneers DIY. Why don't they do that?
Probably because it's toxic.
Girl, they be pumping their bodies with, me too if I had a chat.
Me too.
Me too.
I don't know if I get veneers.
No, because that's actually, I would get the ones that they put like on top. Like they wouldn't file anything.
Okay.
Because there's different versions. The ones that everyone always gets is the like ones where they literally make them into little points.
It hurts my teeth, like
no.
Literally, like it gets like I wanna like.
I know. Ooh. No, because you have to make sure you have that money for when you have to get them again.
Yeah, because they
don't last forever.
Crazy veneers.
Girl.
Like
they're like ring lights, walking around like.
I know teeth aren't supposed to be like that white. Like
no.
I know they're not supposed to be yellow, but they're not supposed to be.
They're not supposed to be like
paint.
Girl, I should not be able to be somewhere like say in a club and I see the light. Like I shouldn't think I'm dying. I'm like
it's reflecting. You're like
nope. It's just
a moth drawn to the. Like,
no. Yeah, it's just the LA influencer with the white veneer. Girl, I thought I was dying, girl. No.
So what was your bad of the week?
Well, my bad of the week was the reason why we didn't film last week, basically, kind of. Mm-hmm. I fainted. Like, I passed out, girl. My first pass out ever. Yay!
Yeah. I need you to tell this so I can tell you my side of this. I've already told you, but you know what I mean.
So long story short, it was around 1. It was like midnight, and I worked the next day. So I was like, oh my god, it's already 1. I have to go to the bathroom. So let me get up. And this happens to me whenever I get up too fast. And I feel like it happens to everyone. Like, if you get up too fast, you start getting, like, lightheaded almost. Right? But it goes away.
Yeah, sometimes the fuzz disappears.
Yeah, sometimes I do like to sit in it because it just feels kind of good. You know what I mean? Because I'm like... So I get up. It does not going away. And I also had, like, lower back pain from work. And so I thought it was that. I thought it was just getting to the point where it's really bad. Like, I literally started laughing. Kind of. Like, I was being quiet because obviously it was night. But I was like, oh my god. And then next thing you know, I think I, like, kind of fainted, but not really. I think I just laid myself on the ground. And then I was getting up again, and I was like, okay. So then I finally went away to the bathroom. And I'm about to go to the bathroom, but I'm like, I literally can't. Like, I'm holding on to the sink, and I literally look at myself in the mirror, and I see a lot of yellow and orange. Like, everything just turned saturation 100. Ooh. Warm toned.
It's like 2020 when that trend was happening.
Yeah. It was giving Visco, girl.
It's giving 100 gex.
It was giving Visco, like Emma Chamberlain. It was giving the Dope Girls that trip. It was giving that.
That should have been me on that trip. If my actually pause.
Whoa.
I never watched that video. I don't know what that is about. I'm just saying, if my parents would have let me become a YouTuber at a young age,
I would have been on that trip.
I would have been on that trip.
I would have been on the brown girl side because I would have been the brown girl.
If I was with you,
you would have been on my side too, girl.
No, I would have been on the white side. No,
I would have took the room.
I know.
They were basically like in the living room while everyone else had like beds. That was the whole thing. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's wild. That reminds me of our Sabrina trip. Because you made friends with like cool people, and I made friends with some.
That's gonna be a whole nother episode though, for real, because we need to talk about the concerts.
Yeah.
Because we've already gone to 3.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I go to my parents' room and I open the door and I'm like, something's wrong. I was like, I threw up.
I threw up.
Literally. And I was like, something's wrong. And I like look at my hand, and this is when I really thought, like, no joke, I was like, I'm dying. Like, this is my last moment on earth. Like, all this time that I've been like, I'm gonna die, I'm actually gonna die. And for what? So I look at my hand and everything is just like kind of going like whitish, and I was like, oh my god. Like, in my brain I was like, nope, I'm gonna die. And mom was like, okay, go to the living room, like make your way to the living room so we can figure out what's going on. I'm like, okay. So I turn around, and then next thing you know, I'm getting picked up by my dad. And good thing I wake up, because if I didn't wake up, girl, he could not lift me like that, you know?
Yeah. Dead weight's hard to lift up anybody.
Yeah. So I was like getting up and I was so confused. And then I laid on our like recliner chair, but it wasn't reclined. I just like sat on it because it was a close thing. And I'm like, oh my god, my forehead hurts. Girl, I fell just like I did a trust fall face forward with the floor. And I think I broke
I hope you catch me.
I think I broke my fall with my shoulder a little bit, because only like my forehead part like got kind of hurt, and then a little bit of my shoulder, and then I think my knee. So I think I don't know, I broke my fall weird or something.
You, like,
yeah.
Fell like more so on one side.
Yeah. So then my mom, girl, she gives me a Coke, and that Coke, I will do a Coke sponsorship just for this moment, because as soon as I drank that Coke, I saw again.
I was reborn.
I said, can you paint with all the colors of the... Girl, Grandmother Willow was speaking to me. She woke me up. Grandmother Willow's... Yup. Yeah, so... So I think my blood pressure just dropped severely.
Do you think it was your blood pressure, or do you think it was like your blood sugar?
Diabetes, girl. I cannot believe you're like, girl, do you have diabetes? I wish I knew that Nicki Minaj lyric, because she's like,
It fell.
That's a sign.
Yeah.
Something diabetes. I know they said that in a song. I don't know what song it is. But anyway, I think it was my blood pressure because, well, I have to call back because I did end up going to the hospital and everything. Or not hospital. Doctors. And I went to the chiropractor for my back. And girl, I feel brand new. But anyway, I went to the doctors to get everything checked out. They did a bunch of like blood pressure tests just to make sure like nothing was going on. They did an EKG. I don't know why I can't say that right. EKG to see if anything was wrong with my heart. Nothing was wrong. And then they did do blood work, and I signed up to the portal thing, but I don't know if it went through or not. I'm confused. I looked at the stuff and everything said like kind of normal, so I was like, is that my blood work or is that something else that I'm looking at? Because it was telling me like calcium. I don't know if you get that from blood. I don't know what you get from blood.
You can get so much from blood.
Right? So it was telling me everything, and everything looked fine. They can
see like what you've kind of been like exposed to, I'm pretty sure, like radiation wise through blood. Yeah.
Your credit.
Your rent. No. How much you owe to the IRS.
But yeah, I got the blood work back and everything, so I think I need to call back just to see if I need to schedule an appointment for them to explain it to me, because I'm not even sure like what's going on, or if they can do it on the phone or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, everything came out pretty good, and I haven't felt like this since. So I think what happened was I was sleeping. My sleeping schedule was so bad. So I was sleeping really late, waking up really late, eating really late. So I think my body just was like, girl.
It was catching up with you.
It catched up to me. And I was like, oh my God. I forget that I'm not young no more.
I don't even think it's like that. Obviously I'm pretty sure we all pretty much did that when we were like younger. Because when I would stay home during the summer, like in high school and stuff, girl, I was up till 4 a.m.
I was up watching the sunrise.
I'd sleep until freaking 1, at least 1 p.m. Then got to the point where my dad was like, I don't care what time you go to bed, but you're waking up at like 11. He was like, you have to be up at some point. And if you don't get up, I'm going to get you up when I go to work. My dad worked at like 5 a.m. So I'm up and he's up at the same time, but I haven't gone to bed yet. And he's like, oh, you're already up? I'm like, yeah. It's crazy, though, that I was up that late, because I know exactly what I was doing every night.
Reading that fan fiction?
Not only that. Girl, I was obsessed with Minecraft YouTubers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God.
That's coming up.
But coming up next.
But yeah, everything was fine, so whatever.
I looked crazy.
Yeah, that was my bad of the week. Of the year, honestly. I'll start out with one of my good. Mm-hmm. So you can go into your good. I think my piercings are finally healing.
Yay.
Yeah, I've been grabbing waterboarding them in tea tree oil.
Good.
Because I'm over them. I'm going to go on Friday, I think, to see if I can get them changed to just regular studs. Because anytime I have to do anything, like when I was at the chiropractor, he grabbed my head to twist it, to like crack it up. Girl, I was like, And then when I get my hair cut, he uses a little brush to like, get the stuff. And I told them, I was like, let's be a little careful, Yeah. But I also don't want to be annoying. I'm not going to be like, oh! You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be doing that. Yeah. Literally. So it hurts because they're hoops. Like, this one doesn't really hurt when they touch it that much, like my little cartilage, because it's just a stud. So there's not really that much movement happening. But the hoops will move. And those hurts when they get pulled on anything because they're healing. Yeah. So I'm hoping that also helps with the piercing bumps. Because
You have the keloids?
They're not keloids yet.
No.
Because it's like a piercing bump. And then if you don't get them, like, figured out in a while, like, they turn into keloids. And I'm like, please, I don't want keloids. So I'm going to go Friday to hopefully they can change them. I'm going to make them. I don't care. Because I believe that I know what's good for my body. But, yeah, that was my good. I think my piercings are just healing. So
I think I'm going to go get my nose pierced.
Period.
I used to have it pierced, but I'm going to get it pierced on the other side. And closer. And not so far back. Because they did it so far back. It was, like, impossible to keep it clean. It got a keloid because I never could switch it out. But I also need to do more research on the type of jewelry they have. Because if they do have anything that's not, like, surgical steel, I'm going to have a reaction to it, like, regardless. Like, my skin, my ears, I had to custom order. I had to, like, really research places that I, like, order jewelry from, because if I don't, my ears bleed. Like, every time.
Yeah.
And I think that had something to do, because I did get a keloid when I had my nose pierced a couple years ago. Like, I got a keloid so bad that, like, when I worked at my old job, you know where the mirror is? Back by the lockers?
Yeah.
I remember just one day on my break, I went there and I was like, and I, like, moved it, and it bled. Like, just kept bleeding. And I was like...
Please.
I was like, are you freaking kidding me? And that was after the masks were taken away. And so I was like...
I would have popped that right back on. But, like, I'm wearing a mask today.
No, literally. And I was like, this is so annoying. That was also during the time that I had really thick bangs, a bad bob. I washed my bangs in the sink with fucking Dawn dish soap multiple times. That was like a reoccurring thing.
That's crazy.
Because your bangs get so gross before the rest of your head. Granted,
yeah.
Well,
that's kind of how my hair is, because it's short. Like, it's just short hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it makes sense that you have to wash your hair every day. Like, but this was like... I just want everybody to know, before you have a glow up, you will glow down very bad. Like, very quickly before you're like, oh my God. Like, how do I fix all of this? And it comes with time, and it comes as a journey.
Yeah.
And it sucks that my journey felt really late in life and not in high school.
No, I'm glad I didn't peak in high school, girl.
No, but I would have rather peak, like, right after high school and then on, but...
I think my peak is going to be, like, 25, honestly. Because right now I'm in a period where I'm, like...
It's a transition
in my glow.
period, yeah.
Like, I'm in a glow, like... I'm in a glow lust.
Yeah.
I'm not in a glow up, but I'm also not in a glow...
That's not
Y'all can look at me and think I'm a glow down right now. I'll post pictures.
Yeah.
Y'all can see.
Oscar and I were like really good for each other's mental health at all the time, but at the beginning of the year especially, because of how we always were like encouraging each other to like work out, eat healthy, like drinking water. Like, we'd go on these things called water like benders pretty much, where we like cut out everything but water until like the weekends pretty much. Yeah. And like even on the weekends it was like a soda, like a can of soda a day, not multiple. Or we'd go out, it was water. Now I can't even do that, because a lot of the times when I taste water like at restaurants, it just I'll get a lemonade. I can't do water at Ooh.
I can, like, I don't mind it. I just don't know why. I just space out. I black out and I'm like, pink lemonade.
Not even that. I'll get a Coke.
Can I get a Pepsi? A root beer.
But also, it comes with like a journey, like I said. Like, I would wear a full face of makeup to the gym.
Girl, and I still would.
I mean, I would, but I was so caught up in like the look good, feel good mentality of it that I didn't realize that I wasn't taking proper steps of skincare afterwards, and I broke out really bad, which encouraged me to wear more makeup. Like, I broke out all through here. I can show pictures too, because I took some.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was bad. And then I was like, okay, I try to play catch up. I try to overcompensate. I exfoliated chemically the shit out of my skin. I was using glycolic acid. A purifying one, like a purifying serum. That's pretty much just another chemical exfoliator.
By who?
Versed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was back when I was, whatever. Not a good. And then I wasn't doing anything else to help with my hydration barrier. So, like, not only was the makeup on my skin and sweating and blah, 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 this was, like, just, like, angry. It was angry. My skin was very mad at me for, like, 6 months. And now we're here. Okay? Like, it's all a journey. It's all a journey.
When will it stop being a journey?
That part.
Like,
okay?
When can I get off the train? The toxic gossip train.
Toxic gossip train.
Dun 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 dun.
Why did she do that?
Like, I'm mad that it like kind of stuck with me. You know what I mean? Like it kind of gives like a little gossip train. She was really good. She's like train.
Oh wow. Crazy.
Kansas City. I love you.
I'm like a purr.
I love her. And she loves me. She literally said it on stage.
She said, I love you, Oscar. I love you, Oscar. I love you.
when she said,
Ching-a-ling, ching-ching.
Wait, sing it? Ready?
5, 6, 7, 8. Ching-a-ling, ching-ching. I don't know the rest.
Cozy. I love...
Cozy.
I can't believe I danced with Beyonce.
That's great. We were on stage with Beyonce.
I was on stage. I'm titling
And that's
this video.
The thumbnail.
That's the thumbnail. No. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be a whole different journey and a whole different episode talking just about
our journey
and glowing up and the gym.
Yeah, they're partners.
They scissor.
They're scissor sisters.
They're scissor sisters. Do you have any good things happening this week?
I signed up for therapy.
Yay! BetterHelp?
No. Unless they want to give me a sponsor.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you to the next sponsor.
I went grocery shopping. That was a plus.
That was cute. Are you talking about Yeah.
I got some hibachi noodles the other night too. They were very good. That was a whole episode though.
That was
a poor little miscommunication.
It was okay.
The noodles were so good. Like if I love those noodles.
I want to learn. I know I can make that. I know I can make the basic hibachi. I don't know about the noodles. The noodles are I don't know about the noodles, but I do know I can make
and stuff.
Yeah, the rice, the chicken, and the vegetables. I literally can make that. I just need to shut up and make it.
Yeah, because not gonna lie, they were kind of pricey. At that point, if you did buy the ingredients, it would have been the same.
Whoa. No. Oh my god. I'm stuck. No, hibachi is actually
a scam.
It's a scam, but it's so good. I will always. I might not go out as often as I want to.
I'll support the small business.
I'll support this. They can take my money. I'll tip 15%.
At least.
I have done no tip, but that's only because I know. You know what? I'm a regular and I tip all the time. Can you spare me one no tip? Come on.
Please. And sometimes if it's a super expensive order, girl, in this economy.
I know in some places they already take a certain amount.
They spin that square thing around.
No. I'm give me my order.
No, that's with small businesses and stuff. They'll spend small coffee shop. You're already charging me the same price as Starbucks.
Plus an extra hair.
Yeah. And it's not going to taste as good as I want it to. So, at this point.
Please. Spare me, please.
Please.
But anyway, was that your good?
Yeah. I guess another thing in my about being bad is that my lips have been really chapped. I've been drinking more water, but they're
Are you putting chapstick on a lot though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's probably why.
I know. I have a bad habit at work. I'll use my Vaseline stick.
Yeah. Oh my god, my leg fell asleep. Is that Discover?
Etsy? It's orange.
Oh, okay. Period.
Not you.
I'm please! No, because I saw a video of the whole Temu stealing people's credit and stuff and information, which we already knew was happening, but I just saw a resurgence of it. I don't have Temu. I never ordered from Temu.
I've only ordered from them once, and that was the only time that I ever have. And
I guess the way they were taking money out was they were taking small amounts. So it's basically for people that don't check their bank account that often. I always check it.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. I don't have the luxury of not checking it, but some people weren't checking it, and I guess they were taking $5, $3, small purchases. It was small purchases, so their bank wasn't notifying them because they were they're probably just getting snacks or and then next thing you know, it's $500 worth of little payments. But my stuff, it emails me or it texts me whenever I make purchases, so I'm grab it now.
It does on my credit. I need to set it up. So
it does it for
both.
I think both on mine. But anyway,
yeah,
let's get into some topics. I think we might only have time for one or two, maybe, because we had to fill them in. We had a good because we didn't we had
to fill the girls in.
Do you want to talk about Travis and Taylor, Brian Johnson? Brian Johnson has to be for our gym routine because that one is very gym routine vibes.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about. We have to talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor, and also how Missouri is the it girl. Like, why is Missouri becoming the it girl?
Ooh, I just...
First, it was Beyonce making Missouri or Kansas City, because she did St. Louis. But she made Kansas City the last show.
Kansas City, Mo.
Kansas City, Missouri. Not
Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas.
Missouri.
Girl. And we ran out of there, girl. We were like,
okay.
You know, I know she's gonna post something at the end, but we're not dealing with traffic. Like, we
First
have
of all, if you've ever been to Arrowhead,
Pray.
The way that stadium is set up is not like normal stadiums in a normal city. It is very on the outskirts of the city, so it's not walkable at all. And with little research, you could literally find that out. So, in my brain, because we had to drive there, so many people were drinking. So many people were drinking. Like, they had frozen vodka lemonades literally at every turn.
Yeah.
So I knew a lot of people were drinking. And I knew the Uber situation was not going to be, like, a sleigh. No. It was going to be...
It wasn't giving
There was a reason she was 2 hours late, and that's because of traffic. So...
She said, I'm going to let everyone try to come in at least.
Yeah. And so... we left at the beginning of Summer Renaissance because I didn't want to have to deal with drunk driving people and, like, me being a drunk driver. No, other people. Sorry if I made that sound weird, but I just, it makes me anxious to drive like that anyway, like in a large setting. And girl, that was Beyonce.
I know, and it was sold out because it was the last show.
Yeah, it was not originally sold out when we got tickets.
No, our tickets went down. Like, it went down really bad when we were like, oh my god, we got you.
Yeah, no, because the tickets that we bought,
we paid like $320, I think, each, right? It was like $3 something because
we also got
insurance.
Yeah,
insurance and tax or whatever.
So like after we had bought them, I think it was like 2 months later, we were just checking, and it was like
$287,
$190. Like,
they were like seats next to us.
Yeah, like literally, like if this was our seats, it was the ones literally right next to him. So we were like, oh my god,
we're gonna lie. We're gonna say we got them for like $100.
And then she announces that Kansas City is the last stop, and it was like skyrocketed.
Like, $600.
Yeah.
$800. Like, literally, the seats next to us were expensive. Like, there was no, and every single like seat there was expensive. Like, even the seats that were bought just for people to resell, they were not giving like, oh, they're like, oh my god, they're $200, girl, let's move over there, because we had a slight obstruction. So I was really trying to get us somewhere. I was really trying to get us to Alien Superstar Risers or the Honey Risers or whatever, the ones on the stage. Because that just gets very, like, my vibe. Club Renaissance was the ultimate goal, but I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I'm not giving that hard.
And it's also just like
Also, I don't even think you could give that hard at the
$1,200 for a ticket.
With my financial situation, no. If I had money like that, I would have been in Club Renaissance. I would have brought my whole girls. I'd be like, we're all going, come on.
Yeah, literally. But it's just,
But I do, she was like, if you want to stay, we can stay. But I was already like, nah, I already seen this tour like 10,000 times. So Summer Renaissance isn't really like, she's on Renee and she's just going around the stage, and but I'm like, I don't really need to see that in person. Like, I already saw it.
I didn't want to like compromise our safety over.
And also, I knew
it wasn't that outstanding of an.
If she was releasing the visuals, like if she was releasing like 10 minutes worth of visuals, I would have stayed. We would have stayed.
Yeah.
Because girl, what? But I was like, I'm pretty sure she's gonna release the trailer for the movie, and I'm like, girl, I can see that on Twitter. Like, it's not that big a deal to me to be like dealing with the traffic. Girl, some people had to like walk away from the actual stadium, and then they still couldn't get like out.
No, they walked like, and that's the thing. Like I said earlier, it's not walkable. So anyway, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Taylor's my girl, and Travis Kelce is my mom's favorite football player ever.
Really?
My mom loves him. Is she
like going crazy over this?
She was not happy about it first.
A lot of people weren't. It was
like, it's like that old like generation of like, he was my first, and it's like, girl, he's a celebrity, he's an athlete, like
he doesn't know you,
he's a whore. Like, oh my god, you know what that reminds me of? What? That topic of like things that I would say that would send like certain celebrities, specifically men, like to a grave. Like, NHL players, if I were to say "purr, go cunty slay," something like that, they'd have a stroke. I just know it, and I think Travis Kelce is one of them.
Slay, you got that booper.
You boots the house down, mama.
You did that touchdown serve, cunty princess.
It's very much.
What? What did you say to me? What the hell is that?
What the fuck?
No, they would get us kicked out.
No, literally, I'd be like, we'd have, I don't know what they're called, front row seats to the football game. I don't know.
Courtside, isn't that on basketball?
That's basketball. Yeah, I don't know.
Field side, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's not that, it should.
It should be. That's a poo. But that's what I mean.
She's giving poos.
She's giving boots, mama. Thank you.
She's giving ball.
Oh my god, yeah, literally.
She's giving ball.
She's giving ball.
She is the ball. She is the home run. Oh wait, that's baseball.
I was like, I hope
she's the touchdown. She's touching it down. Period.
She's got the touchdown boots. Touch the house down.
Literally touch the house down. Oh my god. No, they would. No.
No,
we would be enemies.
They would be like, never let them sit on the court side.
Who invited these stupid influencers to the fucking show?
I hate LA influencers. Us being from Kansas City.
Girl, we're the MO.
We're homegrown.
We're selling the MO.
What's the thing that like Kansas City always has over everything, like on their shirts? They're like Red Kingdom. What part of the Red Kingdom?
Not the Doja Cat promo. Paint the town. Paint the town. No, wait, what is it?
Paint the town red.
Paint the kingdom red. Chase.
Paint the Red Kingdom.
That was coded.
Period.
The way that was coded and no one saw it except
Nobody
me.
saw it. No.
And
how my demons look. But yeah. No, I just think
that's crazy.
Travis Kelce and Taylor like do not feel real to me, like at all.
I don't know.
I know they kind of are, but in my brain, I'm just like, I just feel like they're like little kids. You know what I mean? Like very like teenagers, like sweethearts.
He reminds me of like, I feel like he would be on The Walking Dead.
As a zombie?
No, like he would be a character. No, he would be the killer. He would be the one that killed all the people with the bat.
Oh my god.
He killed my girl.
Glenn?
He would either be he would either be that or he would be, I don't know who else. I just feel like he looks like he's from The Walking Dead. Like you could put him.
God. If he was in The Walking Dead, what would Taylor be in? Gossip Girl. But not like a Blair vibe. She's definitely like a.
See, I didn't watch that, so I don't know.
Okay, wait. Well, let's figure something out.
Taylor Swift would be in.
She would be in Tall Girl.
She would be Tall Girl.
That's the same thing that I said the summer I turned pretty.
Literally.
It's that vibe.
She would be Tall Girl.
Because Sabrina's in Tall Girl.
Yeah, literally. That's the Eras tour in
Nothing
Mexico.
like the summer I turned pretty, Belly in the car and driver's license is playing. Listen, that song means something very deeply to Oscar and I. Okay? Yeah. Olivia and Oscar and I.
We're in a parasocial relationship. We're best friends.
That's my girl.
That's our girl.
That's our girl. That's my baby girl. No, literally.
No, but little side story from the Travis and Kelce situation. Mm-hmm. Travis and Taylor TNT. TNT.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom. TNT. There was this one guy, this customer at work, and he brought up a picture. They were talking about like the Chiefs, like jerseys, and this was before anything was confirmed, right?
Right.
I'm gonna look for these pictures. I know I sent them to you guys in the group chat. Group chat. He was like, "Well," he was walking away, and then he was like, "Actually, explain this." He showed the worst Photoshop pictures. And one of my managers was there, and she was like, honestly, I don't know. And I thought she was being sarcastic, because I was like...
There's no way.
I literally was like, those look kind of edited. I'm like, they do look edited, but I don't want to be like, are you stupid? They are edited.
Are you dumb?
Are you dumb?
Are you dumb, stupid, or slow? Because I think you're dumb.
Are you the big three? Because I think you all are.
What are your big three? Dumb, stupid, and slow? My star sign's a Gemini.
Literally. I was like, girl. And then after he had left, I was like, dude, those were so badly photoshopped. And she was like, you think so? And I'm like, ma'am, when I post those pictures, you're going to be like, whoa, you know? But I didn't know it was going to be this big a thing. Kind of. I'm not really in the is it NFL? Why do you keep saying NHL?
NHL's hockey.
I think you've been saying.
I said NHL as a joke earlier. Oh,
okay.
But we have been talking about.
I kept hearing you say it, and I was like, something sounds off.
No, that's hockey.
Oh, okay. NFL. I was like, I don't really keep up with NFL unless it's the halftime show, and that's literally all I'm there for, and that's it. I don't care.
There's no other reason.
I don't care.
Unless I can yell, "Boots the house down, boots the touchdown, babes."
He touched that down. Period. But no. Yeah, it's crazy. And the way that Miss Taylor is selling out the girls, like, I wish I had that at work.
I didn't.
At work, she wore, like, this Chiefs windbreaker, and we happened to sell it, surprisingly. It was just, like, it wasn't other stores, but we had it. Someone called that day, and they were like, hey, do you have, this Chiefs windbreaker in stock by chance? And I was like, let me look. And then I looked, and I'm like, yeah, it looks like we have one on hand. And they're like, can you actually put that on hold? I'll come and get it today. Like, because we have a 1 day hold thing. And I was like, okay. And I put it to hold. And then my manager, which she is a Taylor Swift.
I love her.
I love her. Like, she loves Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift loves her. Period. Yeah. She was talking about it, and she was like, yeah, those are selling out so crazy. Like, we had a bunch and now we don't have any. I already put 2 on hold for myself and my daughter. And I was like, oh, that's what that was for.
Just because she wore it, though?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
See, that's a parasocial relationship that's scary.
But I would do the same thing. Because you know what? Like, if, say, Jungkook was wearing...
No, because hold on, I did buy an outfit that he wore, not like an actual designer grade, but he wore this outfit. We'll put a clip or like a little photo in.
Is it the
purple? It's the purple flannel look where he wore a beanie. It was during a BTS Run episode, and I just happened to own almost an identical.
See, but
flannel.
You already owned it. Like, you didn't go out to buy it because of it, but you would have anyway.
I would have. No, yeah, because I knew where we sold them.
See, that happened to me with the Burt's Bees chopsticks, like the tinted ones that I love. Ooh. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm literally like, what? Like, it's so crazy that we are literally what?
You with the, Blistex tinted balm.
See, no.
You were influenced.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're just gonna start talking about parasocial relationships and who you're in a parasocial relationship with.
And like past ones we've been in that are.
I'm gonna talk current ones too. I don't care.
No, I said and.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because let me start out since we're talking about the Blistex. So, Enya, you man's, okay, I knew her as in draw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, she posted a Blistex, like, these little blue Blistex pots.
Yeah.
Girl, I went to Walmart. We went to Walmart that, like, probably that same day. Or I just remembered I had a screenshot of it. And they had them out. It was at an end cap for the retail girls. And, girl, I bought one. I did buy one. And it's actually good. I do use it. But why did I buy it? Because of her. Because she posted that picture and I was like, And I also bought these A94 or AF94. It's like Halsey's brand, but like the Walmart version of it. Because she has like 2 different ones. Like one is actually like more expensive, and then there's like the Walmart version. These like liquid lipsticks that she wore, and I bought the same colors. And I don't care. I will
say that brand's actually pretty good because I use their blush stick, and the only thing that upsets me about that is that I broke the cap. So now the cap doesn't stay on.
That's why I hate like caps like that.
And I have so many products that like, I don't know if I just slam them too hard and they crack or what, but they do. No, because like my current parasocial relationship, it is Olivia.
Really?
It's Like, not to the point that it used to be bad. Like, I'll talk about my history.
Like, I don't know about this, Mom.
But, like, every time she posts something, I, like, go and I find it, and I'm like, can I afford this? And it's not like I'm buying her merch.
No, you're buying her outfit. The Naked Wolf boots.
Sabrina.
Her Sabrina. Oh, my God.
Beyonce.
Like, why? Beyonce, please. Yeah.
And I don't know if, like, the Olivia thing's, like, a parasocial relationship, but it's more so, like, I get very easily influenced when she, like, pushes something.
Yeah. For me,
because I love her little speakers, her speakers, the earbuds, the Bluetooth ones. I can't wear that style.
Listen, like earbud. Olivia, the ones that she's promoting right now.
Yeah.
No, for me, for Olivia, the thing that is for me, she's my Lacey.
Yeah.
She's got everything I want. Yeah, she's Lacey and I'm her.
I saw this thing recently. This is not my original idea, by the way. I'm just repeating something I saw on TikTok. And it was basically just like, Emma Chamberlain needs to go to college because she's just bored. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to preface that's not my idea. Okay? I love her. But I was thinking about it, and can you imagine the kind of thoughts she would have, though, if she, like, did go to school? Because she has some, like, crazy thoughts that I'm like, girl. She's like, you ever get that feeling you just don't want to do it anymore? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm working class. So.
Oh, my God. If I had that type of money, I wouldn't. Why? Like,
why wouldn't you go to, like, pursue your education? You know
I mean? I wouldn't go.
No, I would.
Oh, really?
If I had the kind of money, like, where I could go, and it wouldn't matter what I got my degree in, because I wasn't thinking about, like, the career that's gonna make me the most money. Like, if I could go get a career in something like artsy fartsy, because, you know, the United States doesn't really care for that all the time, I would, because it wouldn't matter, and I would have more education in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think something like that, like, she kind of needs, like, an educational hobby, something that's going to stimulate her brain, is what the post was pretty much saying.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just saying, girl, she's bored, go to college.
I mean, the post was fairly mean. The post was fairly, like, aggressive with it, but I took more so out of it, like,
I would just travel.
I would travel, but, like, also, like,
I think at one point it just gets boring, you know what I mean? You're like, ugh.
Well, yeah, and, like, she also dealt with the situation. Like, didn't she have a stalker? Like, didn't her mom and her end up having a stalker when they lived in San Francisco still, before she moved?
I don't remember.
Like, do you remember when the Sister Squad thing was, like, a thing and she lived in that, like, concrete apartment?
Yeah.
I think it was that time period.
Okay.
I remember her like, it being released or something that she had a stalker.
Well, getting into that, one of my biggest, like, parasocial relationships was the Sister Squad.
Like, I didn't even mean to lead into that. That's crazy.
No, because I was thinking about it on the way here. I was like, who was I in a parasocial relationship with? Girl, I swore on everything in my life that I was just gonna blow up for no reason, like, for not doing absolutely nothing and not putting myself out there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna blow up, like, girl, it's gonna happen. And I am gonna go and do those little challenges with them. Like, I'm gonna go to the store and buy outfits for each other. Like, I'm literally part of the Sister Squad. Yeah. Which would have thrown it off completely, because it would have been, like, an offset number.
Well, and you would have been the only not white person in that group.
I would have code switched. I talk to you.
And I talk to you.
No, but I was like, no, like, and also it was during my Grace and Obsession, so I was like, James. Yeah. I was going to replace James, basically. That's my whole...
Well, James is... Anyway.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Pretty much.
But I swore. Like, I really did swear. And I also swore a little bit with the Shane...
Girl,
I wanted to be
when you didn't know any of the stuff that he's done, like, you didn't know about it until...
when I watched his stuff, I was young. Like, it wasn't giving... Yeah, you know what I mean?
It wasn't giving, like, using critical thinking skills.
No. And even probably, I still probably wouldn't have thought about it. Probably I would be like...
I think now, though, if, like... Because even now, like, if something gets released about somebody, that thought never leaves my brain if I see their content. Like, I've not watched... I've watched a Shane Dawson video through somebody reacting to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not, like, supporting his channel, but I'm still, like, getting updates on whatever the fuck is happening there.
Yeah.
But he was a bad one for me. Yeah. Like, I like those conspiracy videos, which looking back are not great. They're just like super dramatically edited videos of like, but those document series that he did where he found out like,
oh my god,
which somebody did a document series over that where he found out like the niche thing in YouTube was to make super long videos and well edited ones.
I mean, he did that.
And he ate that up.
He ate that up.
I remember when the Jeffree Star shit came out, and I was like, I gotta watch it. I remember
he really did change like people's opinions so hard, because I remember like during that time everyone hated Jeffree Star like bad, and then all of a sudden afterwards, love, like everyone. I saw everybody switch up
from the other side of the beauty community to back to Jeffree.
Yeah, everyone was like,
I love his honesty. I'm like, but he's still lying to you.
There's still the things are in the corner.
Yeah, you know. Shane, early Emma, I had a very parasocial relationship too.
Imagine just being part of that like whole like YouTube era. Like,
well, and
that
it's
was
just
so,
like, and it was like so like out of touch in my reality because I went to such a small school. Emma went to a school that was 2 separate buildings. They both were like 2 stories, and I remember like she has like 2 old school video vlogs, I think. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my god. And then same with like that little group, Hannah, Ellie, Summer. Oh my god. I just remember I'm like, you guys go to like the school in California. This is so unfair. California has everything.
Y'all live in San Francisco. Like, I wish. Well, she did, right?
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I wanted to take a trip to San Francisco because of her. Like, not to meet her, just to go there and be like, I've been to San Fran.
No, that was I think those 2 were my biggest like parasocial, because I don't really know who else I like. Who like an artist? I don't really know if I have one with an artist like that.
I don't think I have one with a celebrity. The influencers are the ones I think.
I lied. No, I do, girl. I don't know if I want to say that publicly though.
Ooh.
Girl, I swore like. Oh. I was gonna be that fan that stole. Have you seen that video with the fan that went up to Jungkook and I wrote it down. Chan. I don't know how to say his name. I know him because I've heard his music. Or I think he's a part of a group too. Hold on. Chan Woon. Anyway, this girl came up to him. I don't know if you didn't see the video then, I'm guessing?
I don't know.
Okay. This girl, they were eating. And she came up. I don't know if she was a foreigner or not. I can tell. Because I'm pretty sure they were in Korea. But I don't know if she was foreigner. She's just like...
Did she take a cup?
Did you see the video before that, though?
I saw the one where she's like, I have his cup!
No, okay. So there was a video before that one. And she was like... Oh my god. Like, you know, like... I thought she was just going to be like, oh my god, I love you. Like, can... Blah, blah, blah. Like, can I take a picture or whatever? But she wasn't like... She was just like, oh my god. I probably would have done the same thing. That's why I probably wouldn't have gone up. Because that's embarrassing.
No, because it's just like... Deep down, you know they're human. But it's just like... They're so famous.
But they're also like the way that they were just eating and like I don't think I can do that to us. I would probably be like a little not stalkery, but like I'd probably wait until they start leaving so I could be like, oh my god, real quick, like, you know, because I want to come up and be like
in the middle of your meal. Because also it's one thing if you're walking through the mall and you guys pass each other and you're like, oh my god, can I blah blah blah. Yeah. Obviously if it's not crowded. But in a meal, like, I personally wouldn't want to be interrupted in the middle of a meal. You know what I mean?
Because then I also don't want to interrupt them, and then, girl, it's going to fall back on me because I'm the one who interrupted, like, the zen.
Right. Yeah, their vibe. Like, they were vibing.
Sorry to bother you. Can I take a picture?
Like, I would rather maybe catch you outside.
If I had to, like, say I had I'm leaving. Like, I have to leave. I wouldn't cancel everything else. I'd wait. But... say like
I
someone.
don't even know though if I'd do that because
that's kind of weird.
It's like, hey, I'm leaving, but can I take a picture with you real quick? I was waiting, but you guys weren't.
No, see, I wouldn't ask for a picture. I think I would probably be like, oh my god, sorry to bother you guys. I just want to say like I love your music. So I think what you're doing is great. Have a good dinner, or have a good like lunch or whatever.
Have a good meal.
Yeah, because then that also feeds into my delulu of me being that girl, like,
respectful fan that they remember you for being respectful. Yeah,
I don't know who you are.
I remember a parasocial relationship I had. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Release her, demon, release her. What?
Finn Wolfhard. I was that girl when Stranger Things season 2 got released. Like, because during season 2 and season 3 was when It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2 got released. And those 2 movies interlaced fandom-wise very badly. Oh. Very badly. And I'm pretty sure it had to do pretty much with, like, Finn Wolfhard because he's in both.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Dude, I was trying to go to his little indie band, Calpurnia, I think is what it's called.
It's a band.
Not anymore.
Oh.
He's friends with that guy that's friends with Enya.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
They're like friends. Yeah, it fed into those delusions were so bad too, because I was like, I'm gonna meet him.
Yeah.
But because we were talking about the dinner thing, that reminded me. I have this YouTube video, so like locked away in my brain, of them talking about not wanting fans to interrupt when they're out to dinner,
which makes sense,
and like take pictures. And I remember there's like a video of Finn pretty much being like, people are so rude nowadays because, like, you can say, no, I don't want to take a picture with you, and they're going to twist it and make it seem like you're the worst person ever born. And he's like, but really, I just don't want to have a picture taken of me. Like, I'm out in public. If one person takes a picture, people are going to notice.
Yeah.
It's kind of... My phone's squeaking. It's kind of like... It can start a mob. It really could. So, like, I get that. And so, yeah, that's what made me think about it. It was like, those fucking dominoes hit each other and bounced off my brain.
Well, that, and also, like, it just, like, it's common. I feel like it's common sense. I don't know if
or decency, even.
Because I feel like if I saw someone, like, that I really did, like, follow and, like, appreciated their work and stuff, if I saw them eating... I don't think I would really go... If I had to go up to them, it would be, like, that quick. Like, I love what you're doing. Like,
I would go change into a server's uniform and be like refilling their drinks and just being like, I love your guys' work, and then never be seen again. You know what I mean? Like,
who was that waiter? I really loved her. What waiter?
We only have men who
literally what waitress. And then I'd be driving them away in the Uber.
Yeah.
Like, we just keep like changing.
Yeah.
We're like the hotel staff, but like, hey.
I'm the bellhop. I'm the button pusher on the elevators.
They're like, we don't have those. They're like,
we have a stalker.
Literally. No, but I don't think I would go up to them because I already know how, like, I don't know what it feels like, but I already know from, like, we've seen it time and time again where they always
just look uncomfortable.
They look uncomfortable, and they always say, like,
please don't.
Hey, like, we're eating or we're doing something. Like, how embarrassing. Like, I would die of embarrassment because then I would think they would remember my face, like, even worse. Yeah. But I'm like, if they saw me again, they're going to be like, oh, there goes that crazy fan. That's going to bother us.
Or, like, the off chance if you see each other again, they're going to be like, oh my God, it's them.
Yeah, because I'm like,
go. Like,
in my brain, I'm going to be in the same rooms as these people one day, and I'll die on that hill. I don't care. And I'm just like, I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot. Yeah. No. But, no, like, that's so crazy. Anyways, but she just came up to them, and Chan was like, hey, like, this is our personal time or something. Like, he said something like, kind of like, this is our, because she was just standing there, and she was kind of like, and he was like, hey, like, this is our personal time, like, you know, and then she's like, okay, and then she walked away, and then that's when that video came out, when she was like, this is Jungkook's cup, this is Chan's cup. I'm like, ew. Why would you do that? That's crazy.
So they got up and I'm assuming it's a restaurant that they take their food. Yeah, and she bolted, I'm assuming, to go fucking pick up that cup. Because they were paper cups, right?
Yeah, I would not leave anything. Like, I would take my cups.
Or maybe they did throw them away. Because if it's paper and they went through the trash.
That, girl.
How do you know?
It cannot be ever that serious. I don't think I would even do that for Beyonce. Ever.
No, and that's like the same thing as like these people being like, when artists on stage throw a plastic water bottle out into the audience.
And they go feral.
Like, and they take it. I
would do that for a towel. Because I know Beyonce will do that. But she'll be like, girl, I'm fighting for that towel.
No, same. Yoongi's done the same thing.
Yeah. But a water bottle.
Fucking Nestle plastic water bottle.
No one's going to believe you.
First of all, nobody's going to believe you. That's landfill. That's a waste.
Literally.
That, girl.
That's just litter being in the...
You're going to look at that on your shelf, and you're the only person that's going to know what that is. Because everybody else is going to be like, you left your water bottle up there.
That's my Yoongi water bottle that he threw.
Imagine your mom cleaned your room for you and was like...
Threw it away. That's a murder.
Like, no, a K-pop fan would absolutely kill somebody over that.
Breaking news. It would be breaking news.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. K-pop fan's mother stabbed to death after throwing away a plastic water bottle used by...
Allegedly thrown by Sugar from BTS behind the scenes.
Literally.
Oh my god, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't.
Parasocial relationships get very dangerous very quickly. I think
my biggest they're bad, but
no. I think they can tiptoe over that line like that. Like, it's crazy. I think my biggest one right now is Brittany Broski.
Oh, I love her.
But for me, it's not like, it's like very much like, oh my god, that I see so much of myself being represented as like a deep inner. I read fan fiction. I read books. Put on, and she's so freaking honest all the time about like just genuine, and you can tell that. Like her interview, she interviewed Hosier. Oh my god.
Oh, I want to have that effect.
They had like a deep conversation about like what the church means to him and his music, and he like was like slightly caught off guard about it, but like she was like encouraging conversation like that, and I think that like when you have a good interviewer, it shows. Like,
side note, I would have converted.
What?
To his church.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Take me to church. I worship like the ground. It's right in your life. I take myself. Good job.
I believe in that. In my love.
Literally me. Take me to church.
I also think like parasocial relationships, especially when you start mixing different cultures together, can encourage some very good things and also encourage some very scary things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Specifically K-pop community. I'm saying this because I'm a part of that fandom and like community.
Yeah.
Korea booze. And like people
that's so scary. Like,
Asian fishing because they think East Asian people are the
they're really the fact that the way that they're those girls, like, you know what I mean? Like, they really were like, you know, like they really went up to that, and now it's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? Pure. They're those girls. What else?
But if you're not that, why are you cosplaying as a different race, ethnicity, whatever? Like,
I mean, there's a way to like, I feel, because when I see it, like, for me, like my culture stuff, like I'll see people that do stuff, and I'm like, okay, period. Like, as long as it's like respectful, and like it's not like weird. It's not giving fetish.
And it's not giving like oh blah blah blah. Yeah, no, because that line is very thin, and some people, I think, because parasocial relationships get so intense, they jump off that end and they're like, I find comfort in this, so I am this. It's kind of like when people take a little bit too much attachment to like anime characters, and you're like, babes, he's not real. Like
me with tuxedo mask from Sailor Moon.
No, but literally, but like those scenes where, not scenes, but like those moments where you're like watching somebody in high school and they're like charging up, like very Angela, like a very much like Stranger Things scene where it's just like, girl, they're not real. They're not gonna come get you. This is schizophrenia. Girl, no, because I have
Teaser
to talk.
visions.
I have to talk about this.
What?
Because in 2020, there's this thing specifically like heavy in the Harry Potter fandom and then anime fandoms, where you do this thing called shifting.
No, I remember you telling me about this, and I was like, Lexi, this is actually the craziest thing I think you've ever said to me. I don't think I told you that because I was trying to really understand it and like pick your brain.
All it is lucid dreaming. But the way it was advertised on TikTok, obviously 2020, scary, COVID, nobody left their house.
No.
So the way it was like advertised was like you lay down and you convince your brain that you have traveled to this alternate universe that you've pretty much created.
Yeah.
You can speak the language, you blah, blah, blah. You just have to write all of these rules. I was super young, so I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. I also have a very bad case of like never believing anything's real in the first place. Like, placebo effect don't work on me. Like, sometimes I wish they did. Like, the fucking holding this when you, like...
Oh, when you're brushing your tongue.
Yeah, so you don't have a gag. Like, no. In my brain, I'm like, that's fake. It's not gonna work. Because somebody, like, it's a mental thing. You know what I mean? So, like, I never got it to work, and I always was like, oh my god. But my For You page was always so, like, curated to be like, it's working. Look at all my experiences. And, like, you can make it to where, like, time didn't work the same in your brain as it did in real life. So, like, 3 days in your brain was 2 seconds in real life. So, I remember being like, I can't convince my brain of that. Like, I'm going to be thinking so much about, like, being in real time that, like, nothing's going to happen. And nothing did happen. Like, it wasn't a thing for me that ever worked. I just think... somebody figured out how to rebrand schizophrenia and lucid dreaming together, and they did it. And they're like...
I always thought of it when you told me. I was like, how do I do this when I'm working?
Disassociate.
That's what I thought.
That's maladaptive daydreaming. That's different. So that is a state of disassociating, I'm pretty sure, where you... get so lost in your brain that, like, so much time has passed. Like, I watched this girl TikTok actually recently about... Yeah. She has one of those portable treadmills. She got lost in her thought for 5 hours walking on that thing. Yeah. 5 hours.
No, that's crazy.
See, and that's where it's scary. I'm like, that's a state of lucid dreaming. I'm pretty sure that's, like, a little much. Yeah, no, I'm sorry that I, like, spun off there I got very passionate about that.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. Because I remember when you told me that, I was like... yeah. Who am I gonna talk to for the next like couple days? Because I thought it was giving like I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to my little universe, Sword Art Online universe, or my little Attack on Titans universe, and kill some Titans. And when I come back, it's gonna be 3 days.
You could not pay me enough to put myself in the Attack on Titan. You know, no, it gets so bad. I need you to finish that show because it gets. Oh my god.
No, I want to be but I would want to be like the girl that doesn't ever die. You know what I mean? Like it's giving like. Right. No one's touching.
I'm untouchable. When a Titan looks
at me, they die. They get scared.
They run.
They run. Girl.
They run. They can tell my blood.
I don't even have to be on the buildings. I'm just like.
And that was the thing too. Is like so many people were like, "Oh, I'm shifting to an anime universe." My brain immediately went to, well, how the fuck am I going to look as a cartoon? Like, an animation. Like, that's not going to work. And then I'm like, I get too involved in, like, oh, what do I look like? How do I sound? What's my, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, it just doesn't work.
No, and then I get into the thing where I'm like, all of a sudden I can't even visualize anything anymore.
Yeah, no, it's just words in my brain.
Literally just black dots. And I'm like, how do I even I'm like, what does a apple look like? Because there's this one thing where it's like, if you can visualize an apple, you're this type of person. If you whatever type of thing, like if you can't, you're not this type of person. Yeah. And whenever I do that, I'm like, Mom, I can't see nothing. Yeah. Mom, I'm blind.
I can't see.
I can't see. Oh, that's crazy.
How can you want to know what I want to say?
What? Go ahead. The mic's open for you.
I think the biggest parasocial relationship I see as an outsider right now, because I kind of was thinking about this earlier. So growing up, I was super into Minecraft YouTubers. Same. But I don't think my level of like, oh my god, I love them, was as intense as like the people who really like Dream and like Corpse and like all these.
I think I almost fell in love with Corpse for a hot second. Like I think I was getting close.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was like, Oh my god. Well, because whenever he would play the Among Us with like everyone else, I think he played with Bretman once, and they were just going back and forth, and I'm like, girl, if this was me, if I was Bretman, someone would have to pray for me because I would be like.
Well, and that's the thing is like, the whole thing with Dream where he like unmasked himself with Lizzie McAlpine, nonetheless. They were on stage at an award ceremony, and she was like, well, why don't you just show everybody your real face?
She was the one who...
Yes! Yes! I know!
No ceilings!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. And everybody was like, oh, he's like your average.
Which he kind of set himself up for that. Like, why would you... I would never...
Because the crowd went mild. Like...
They went, oh.
No, they literally were like, oh. Crickets. Literally crickets.
That's all. See, I would cry.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think I could ever do that, because if I'm gonna be maskless or faceless, I'm gonna stay faceless.
Like corpse. And I think that like the Dream thing was just a further like.
Isn't that?
Because
Jimin's album name?
Face Off is.
Face Off. I'm gonna stay faced off. Literally.
And like. Yeah.
No, because they're gonna look at me and they're gonna be like.
But now Dream is like a singer. He has a concert.
Wasn't he canceled? He was canceled, wasn't?
I don't know. Maybe?
I thought they didn't like him because of the... I don't know.
He looks too much like Shane Dawson for me to like him. So...
That's kind of scary to me. I'm not gonna lie.
But there's that video of him where he's like...
Does he sing good at least?
Like, no. No, you've seen it. The video where it's like me when I have a magnet in my forehead and a metal bar in my arm, and it's like... And it's like making the bonk noise. Or it's like me when I sit under a coconut tree. And it's just him. Like,
oh, yeah.
That's him. And then there's that also, the video of him singing is like, I can't breathe when you're not there. And then he's like, okay, my crowd, do it.
The way you're like...
What?
If you're out here, it's not going to count.
I know, no. I'm saying like, he was like pointing. He was pointing it to the crowd.
Yeah.
And the crowd sounded better than him.
Now, when the crowd is singing better, then you get off that stage and give it to me.
Oh my god, it's so...
Well, I think we've
talked for 3 hours.
I feel like we have, and I'm going to have trouble cutting this episode up. But
well, maybe we can split it into 2 different episodes.
Part 2. Act 1.
Act 1.
Well, to end this episode off, I figured out what the segment's going to be called. What are your bites of the week? Like bite, like BYTE, not.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh. If you don't have any, I have some written down because
Your heel was on it.
I know. If you don't have any, I have some written down for myself. So.
You go first.
Okay. I'm gonna do 3 songs that I'm obsessed with right now. I'm obsessed with Heaven by Mitski. I'm gonna build a playlist called The Letter to You. And it's gonna make me go Delulu spiral where I'm just like, this for my long lost lover.
I need you to make sure you put driver's license on there.
No, because I want like songs that I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I want like that type of vibe, you know. Feather again. Feather is in the rotation.
Ooh, that music video was so good.
That music video, put it back in the rotation because I had listened to it a little bit too much. Like I was still bobbing up. I was still dancing and like singing, like you know. Mm-hmm. That video instantly gave it another boost.
Oh yeah, just like the Fast Times video is just
no, literally. Shit Show by Doja. That song just makes... I played it you had to play it in the shower. I was like,
I've never listened to the full album. I've just heard the Agora Hills.
Yeah.
Agora
you heard
Hills?
Paint the Town Red, Demons.
Those are the only 3 though.
You have to listen to Shit Show because it's literally such like... I listened to the whole album once, like a couple times, and for some reason that song didn't stick out to me until I saw Denzel. I'll show you the video after. I'll try to see if I can like do a little snip of it. He's just like, and I was like, wait a minute, this kind of goes. And then lastly, Jenny put me on jalapeno kettle cooked chips. Ooh. They're so good. All right, what's yours, mama? You have one written down here. I don't know if you remember.
Let me open that up.
You only have one written down, though.
Rainbow Road candy. Yeah. Yeah, that's so good.
Like rainbow shrimps.
Yeah, the Airhead ones. Those
They're
are so good.
Like, I have to buy 2 packs because I already know I'm gonna be a smoker.
Yeah.
It's giving 2 packs a day.
I like those, and then I've been on a kick of like iced chai recently.
I wish I loved iced chai, but I don't.
I enjoy it. Music wise, I don't know if I've been listening to Guts still, like that whole album, and I just you know what? No, I lied. Stick Season by Noah.
I wish they had Olivia's version on that because I just loved her version so much on the BBC thingy.
There's
another Sticks and I saw your mom. She forgot that I exist, and it's
half my fault. But I just stopped to play victim.
I drink alcohol
till my friends come home for Christmas,
and I dream each night of some version of
you.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, because if he is going on tour, but his tickets
are they expensive?
Yes, they're $300.
Sir. Is he giving arena or is he giving just like little theaters?
I think he's at the one that Sabrina was at. I
know.
What?
Sir.
It makes me so sad.
Sir.
I love him. I love him, mother. I love him.
See, but after Beyonce, I can't justify a price like that. I mean, I get people go to concerts for different things. I go to a concert for some fucking like
experience though,
and then I go for some vocals because Beyonce gives everything.
It's Beyonce. And it's like I can justify it for a stadium tour.
Yeah,
it's a stadium. Like whether it's Arrowhead, it's T-Mobile, those are stadium. Like those are like big like arenas.
Yeah. If I'm going down to the local theater, I'm not paying $300 to stand.
Yeah, it just makes me sad because I'm like.
Well, when is he going on tour?
Next summer.
Maybe by next summer we'll have our bags, so we might go, just to be annoying.
I hope so. I really want to see him. Makes me sad. I also started rewatching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That's
cute.
A cute show. Oh yeah.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for this episode, you all. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
I know, like honestly, I feel like we got a lot off our chest.
I know. I feel
in a good way.
Yeah, I feel
healthy,
lighter,
healed. I always feel better though after I've hung out with Oscar. Like something in my brain like just
period
snaps back together because I've been having a rough 2 weeks, and so yeah.
Likewise.
You did have a rough last week.
I know, but I'm just such a crazy like whore that I don't
comprehend.
It's not that I don't comprehend it, but like in my brain, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, girl. Like, it's not giving. I think until I'm literally hospital written, like comatose or something, and I come back from that, then I'll be like, oh my god, that was crazy, y'all, huh? But I will still be like, oh my god, it's crazy. Dude, that happened to me, huh? Like, I'm not gonna give. My god, like. I don't.
No, same.
I don't give that. Like, I don't think, and I think when people look at me, I don't think they think that either. Like, girl, say I was coming out and I was actually really like, I don't think I'm gonna drive right now. I'm scared I'm gonna pass out again.
Yeah, I'd be like,
girl, get up.
I would be like,
you would be like, girl.
Not even that though. I think I would be more so concerned and be like, oh, well, he's never like this, so like.
Yeah, girl, I said, give me that. Let me drive the boat.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need them to release new music again.
I know. I want another.
I need the K-pop girls to release music. Okay.
I want a Super Shy 2.
So New Jeans 8. Okay. I need another LE SSERAFIM moment.
I need another Even Type Bluebird. Down by the house, down by the river. I was born by the river. Oh wow.
I need a new Anti-Fragile. I need that.
You make me gusta.
They were Hispanic.
They were Hispanic for that moment, and I don't care. They did not say boost up. They said no gusta.
Okay, we need to leave. Okay, the sun's setting.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of my house.
I don't know when we started recording.
You motherfucker.
Stop.